Hey there, so today for Star Wars Accolades, we are moving into prequel trilogy, so be prepared for more interesting stuff. So today, The Phantom Menace. So today in Star Wars Accolades, we're going to be going over the awards The Phantom Menace has received, both good and bad. So, to begin with, we have the 2000 Academy Awards. Yes, believe it or not, the Star Wars The Phantom Menace was nominated for some Academy Awards. I know, people say it's a pretty bad movie nowadays, but it was nominated for 3 Academy Awards. Did not win it, but was nominated for Best Sound, Best Effects, Sound Effects Editing, and Best Effects Visual Effects. So also in 2000 was the British Academy of Film and Television Awards. Again, no win, but was nominated for the BAFTA Film Awards for Best Sound and Best Achievement in Special Visual Effects. So now we're moving on to the 2000 Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films, where it won the Saturn Award for Best Costumes and Best Special Effects, while it was also nominated for a handful of Saturn Awards, which were Best Science Fiction Film, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Performance by a Younger Actor/Actress, Best Performance by a Younger Actor/Actress, Best Director, and Best Makeup. So it was nominated for a lot. Now we're going to move on to the BMI Film and TV Awards, where it won the BMI Film Music Award. Or more specific, John Williams won it. Now let's move on to the 2001 DVD Exclusive Awards, where it won Video Premiere Award for Best DVD Menu Design. And then it was nominated for Video Premiere Award for Best Overall New Extra Features Library Title, Best Original Retrospective Documentary, Best New Enhanced or Reconstructed Movie Scenes, and Best Audio Commentary. And those were nominees. Now let's move on to the 2000 Grammy Awards, where it was nominated, or should I say more specifically, John Williams was nominated for the Grammy for Best Instrumental Composition written for motion picture, television, or other visual media. So let's move on to some Guinness World Records now. So in 2015, it's included in this. Most specifically, it was George Lucas who won it for highest box office scores for a screenwriter, but The Phantom Menace contributed to that. And then 2013, it won the Guinness World Record, or most specifically, it contributed to George Lucas winning highest box office film gross average for a director. It contributed. Let's move on to the 2000 Guinness World Record, where it won the Guinness World Record for highest grossing space opera movie. So let's move on to the 1996 Guinness World Award, where it won largest film merchandising campaign. And that was 3 years before it came out. Weird. I don't understand it. Well, let's move on to the Las Vegas Film Critics Society Awards in 2000, where it won the Sierra Award for Best Costume Design and was nominated for a Sierra Award and Best Production Design and Best Visual Effects. Let's move on now to the 2000 MTV Movie and TV Awards, where it was won the MTV Movie Award for Best Action Sequence specific, which was the pod race, and was nominated for the MTV Movie Award for Best Villain and Best Fight. Duel the Fates, by the way. Now, let's move on to the Online Film and Television Association's 2000 Awards, where the famous won the OFTA Film Award for Best Costume Design, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, and Best Sound Effects Editing, and was nominated for the OFTA Film Award in Best Production Design, Best Sound Mixing, Best Visual Effects, and Best Official Website. Those were the nominees. So now let's move on to probably what most of you guys are expecting. the 2000 Razzie Awards. Well, only one Razzie Award, which was won for Worst Supporting Actor, who was Ahmed Best, voice of Jar Jar Binks. But it was nominated for a handful of Razzies. Worst Picture, Worst Screen Couple, which is kind of weird because it was only setting it up for the next film. Worst Supporting Actor, Worst Supporting Actress, Worst Director, and Worst Screenplay. And yeah, so it was nominated for a fair number of Razzies. But now let's move on to something that is different. The Satellite Awards from 2001, which it won as a part of the complete Star Wars saga for Best DVD Extras. Now, for the 2000 Satellite Awards, it itself was only nominated for the Golden Satellite Award for Best Visual Effects and Best Sound. Now let's move on to something more in line with the Razzies. The Stinker's Bad Movie Awards. And it won the Stinker Award for Worst Screen Debut, Worst Screen Debut, Worst Supporting Actor, both of those citing Jar Jar Binks, Worst Performance by a Child in a Feature Role, and Most Botched Comic Relief, again pointing out Jar Jar. And was nominated for Worst Screenplay for a film grossing more than 100 million using Hollywood math, and also was nominated for Biggest Disappointment. Which this is the first time I ever heard of the Stinker's Bad Movie Award, so half makes me expect that somebody made that up. But hey, somebody's claiming that, and it's what people expect, so I'm just including it just show. But there was one. I just wanted to say real quick, there was one award that actually nominated I forget which one. I didn't include it here, but I just wanted to mention that Jake Lloyd, who played Anakin Skywalker, for the Stinker Award was won for Worst Performance by a Child Actor in Feature Role, actually gave him a Best one, I believe, if I remember correctly. You can go check on the Internet Movie Database, the complete list of awards there. So yeah. So thank you for watching this video on Star Wars Accolades for the Phantom Menace. Subscribe for future Star Wars content, like it if you enjoyed it, like it if you agree with these awards, whatever you want. Subscribe for future Star Wars content. I believe I said that already, but I'm repeating it, because I do have more planned. Of course, I always do. And as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you, always.